There you are, Tommy. Hello, I'm Neverdot, and this is my channel. Today we're going to be looking at the new web design book for kids. I stumbled across it in the library. Actually, the bookstore, I lied. And it's a board book for kids about web design, which is amazing and very mind-blowing, because to have this kind of a book, this topic, for little kids, like toddlers, because look at this. You've got thick, fat cardboard pages that are clearly not for 7 and 11-year-olds. It's for little kids, like little kids. And it's about web design, which is fantastic. It covers topics such as HTML, CSS, JavaScript, advanced stuff like email validation. And that's not your typical subject in your average, little kid's baby book, which this looks like. But when you get into it, it is so detailed. It is superficial, like it does cover the basics. It doesn't, of course, have a full reference in the back, but it does provide all the basics of web development. In the pages, it is a board book, and it has flippable panels that you can explore what each section means. It's really fantastic, and it is a toddler's book, which is weird. But I love this idea of changing our mindset about what we teach kids, to allow them the potential of learning more and demonstrating to us what it is that we can do. Now, excuse me. No, that's not right. Give me the book. Give me the book. I've got to say something about this. Look, this book, what is this? I can't just give my child some random technical book with things in it that I don't understand. So let's just give this a look through from a parent's perspective to see if I'm comfortable with introducing my child to such adult themes as this. So we have web design for kids. Web design for kids clearly is a questionable topic to be talking about. It's got webs in it, sticky things that they are. And we have HTML in the beginning, or HTML. The HTML is this, it's got a structure, it says in here, structure, foundation, some kind of building, and it says it's got browsers, people browsing it. Maybe it's a shop. I guess it's some kind of a shop. So HTML is some kind of a shop, and yes, it's got a body. There's a body here. I don't know. Is this a murder mystery? I mean, if I open this flap, am I going to find out who killed this person? There's some pee here. I don't know if there's like a dog about. I didn't put this pee here. I don't know if it's... Oh, it is a dog because there's a tag. There's a tag, a couple of tags here. It says that anyway, so it must be a dog tag. There's an A, an img, and a div. Don't know what these img and divs are. Some kind of... I don't know, really. There's stuff. So... things that I don't know, and this bothers me as an adult. I don't feel comfortable introducing my children to things that I don't understand myself. But hopefully divs and ims, short forms for something. Not really sure. After this, there's the CSS. The CSS is clearly... Well, see, I do know things. Okay, I do know things. So this is the Canadian... security service, the Canadian Security Service, Secret Service actually, Canadian Secret Service, right? So Canadian Secret Service, this is getting somewhere. So the shop that we learned about just now is actually a secret front. You know that I'm right. So the Canadian Secret Service is yes, it's going to teach you about flotation devices. You've got a little bit of floating going on here. There's fonts. Fonts of information is what the Canadian Secret Service actually does, because it finds all the information that you need. Of course, there's selectors. Talking about selectors, if you are selected for a mission in the Secret Service, obviously that's a great thing, a little bit dangerous though. So as children, I don't know if we want them thinking about that at this young age, but it is a bit of impressive if they become a secret agent. There's also these things called web colors, and obviously colors are often codes. to relay information, possibly which mission you've been assigned to. There's these little tic-tac-toe marks at the beginning, which probably the kids are just going to write in with the little games. But if they learn and study this book really hard, they can learn that 7C409E is a particular mission, probably to assassinate somebody's dog, or who knows, a governmental dog, probably one that has the P all over the place in the previous shop page. After that, we've got something called JavaScript. I don't know what JavaScript is. Script is a kind of writing, so it's probably something about ciphers used in the Canadian Secret Service. Obviously, secret agencies need to have ciphers in writing that you can't read. So, we've got the browser back, and so he's in the shop, and we can see him in the shop. They've built it now, and we've got our reconnaissance plane flying above, if that's a plane. Seems to be a giant spider car, actually. Anyways, in this section, oh my, well, there's a lot of information here that I don't know what this all is. We've got cookies. Well, I know what cookies are, they're delicious, but I don't see how it relates to the Canadian Secret Service. There's functions, as you know, that everyone in the Secret Service has a function. And agents, you could have, maybe you've got a desk job, you've got to do the mail. Being an agent is obviously the best. You want to be an agent. Hopefully that pushes them forward. There's email validation, which I guess if you've got the desk job, you'll be reviewing the emails before they get to your supervisor in case they don't explode or do something otherwise untowards. Often enemy agents are trying to get information from you with the emails. And we've got variables of obviously on a mission. There's lots of variables you have to worry about, and enemy agents could be anywhere. They could be the butler, the diner. You really don't know when you go on a mission, and you need to be prepared for all the variables. Definitely a concern. Events. There's events here. You know what events are. The events are definitely what the mission is designed to address, and maybe there's an exchange of arms or a nuclear bomb, and then you have to deal with that event in a very quick and efficient manner. Lastly, there's objects, and it talks about object properties. Object properties. I suppose you could have it like a chair is an object, and a computer is also an object. This book is an object. However, so maybe like a property is something you own. So maybe since computers are so smart nowadays, they have artificial intelligence, and eventually maybe, perhaps now, we're allowing computers to buy things online, because that's easier now. You can just buy stuff online. And if a computer buys something online, that would be the computer's property, an object property. So that would be an object property. So I understand this. Don't think I don't understand all this. So that's an object property, and then the book just ends on a bit of a cliffhanger. They're going to make the web page public. Well, that sounds like a whistleblower if I ever heard it. I don't think we're to take too kindly to that in our nation. If you reveal the Canadian Secret Service's information by making the web page public, you better not do that. But anyways, looks like a good book. I think I'm ready to introduce it to my 4-year-old. Seems fine. I'm going to go buy one of these, or just take this one. Well, I'll leave it with you anyways. So you can read this to your heart's content. You probably need this, don't you? Here. You're going to put this right here. And alright. Well, do you think? I'll see you guys next time. And I'm not going to see you again for a long time. Get out. Bye. Web Design for Kids is by John C. Vanden-Heuvel Sr., illustrated by Cristian Turdera. If you like this video, please give it a like and subscribe. And if you really didn't like it and hate web design, give it a dislike, because hey, you need to let me know. If you have a favorite book you'd like me to review in future, let me know in the comments below. See ya!